Home to the world's second and third largest economies, China and Japan, Asia has long been a trading power to be reckoned with. With total exports and imports of more than $4 trillion, China is now the top global trading nation, surpassing even the U.S. And this powerhouse is driving trade in Asia.
Trade in this region is growing faster than in the rest of the world, and also it's not just a question of manufactured trade. More and more in the region, you're getting into knowledge-based, and you're going more into the services.
Besides China, another much talked about driver of growing regional trade is the ASEAN Economic Community, or the AEC. It is the bloc's grand vision for a single market and production base, and a way to deepen ASEAN's export basket. But for all its promise, the AEC is still very much a work in progress.
We don't think that that all of the targets and objectives for 2015 will be met by 2015.
The single market won't be like a big bang single market. There'll be a process.
I think an AEC is really a journey as opposed to a destination in 2015.
Integration will not all happen at the same time when the clock strikes 12 on December 31st, 2015, because of the region's political and economic complexities.
Look, it's not going to be perfect, but I never thought this would happen in my lifetime, an ASEAN Economic Community, so it's a great step. I think there's still a disconnect between government officials and the private sector. I think the key is implementation, but hey, we're on the runway. As long as people communicate and engage, I think the future holds well.
The Southeast Asian nations are not just stopping at one pact, there are other trade agreements also in the works, like the 12-member Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPP, which includes 3 Southeast Asian nations and accounts for nearly 40% of world GDP. There are also trade negotiations that involve ASEAN and 6 of its top trading partners in the region, including China.
All the different trade agreements, whether it's TPP, AEC, and even the FTAs, all are headed towards one direction. As long as the economic development of each country is facilitated, I think it's the good and right thing to do.
Trade negotiations are known to drag, and the last mile is often the toughest. But for Asian countries, dunking into the alphabet soup of trade pacts is likely to prove a good meal ticket for the future. Martin Soong, CNBC.